Okay, we're back again at the Applique Getaway with
Tonda Pratt.
Tonda. For anyone who doesn't know you, who do you say you are?
I am a small business owner who is doing the best she can to stay afloat in some really trying times.
Would you mind sharing a little bit on that?
Absolutely. During the pandemic, I was teaching and was sick all the time with all the kids that was bringing everything in. And my husband asked me not to go back to teach for the betterment of my health. And he said, "You love to embroider." And I said, "Yes, but I just don't have time for it." And he said, "Why don't you just start your own small business?" And I said, "All right." And then we started looking into machines and suppliers. And I come to this little show in Irving, Texas that carries so many different things, and I got involved with the most amazing group of people here. And they have taught me how to run my business, and different products work for different things. And I work within the community of my local businesses to see which ways I can help them advertise.
Well, it sounds like you've been pretty busy during trying times.
I have. I try to keep busy, and then in my other times, I volunteer uh, at shows like this to see where I can expand my skills and help others.
I guess what got you interested in the pandemic, or I mean, not the pandemic, but what got you interested into embroidery?
I really enjoy creating. I'm one of those people, if I'm not creating, I feel like that I am wasting time. And so my mother taught me how to do a little bit of hand embroidery, and from there I saw all of the wonderful products that I could do and still be able to do what I love to do on the side, which is sew historical clothing. And I can take my machine embroidery and apply it to my historical clothing and spice up what I'm doing.
Wow. I guess when you say historical clothing, is that like clothing from like the
From
from
anywhere,
centuries before?
from I wear clothing anywhere from like 900 all the way up to Elizabethan.
Wow,
So I try and research how clothes were made, what materials they were made out of, and recreate those clothes.
that's really cool. It's funny, earlier we were talking about tea, and now we're talking about historical clothing, so there's a lot to you.
There,
And it's really neat to see that, just like from the energy you give off, the excitement. And I was just thinking, like, whether it's like just greeting people as they come in and things like that, it's very infectious. And that's why I'm like, hey, I enjoy it and I appreciate it, because like going to a new city where you don't know anybody, it's really nice to meet people that are very kind and just open.
I find that not having expectations of other people except that they will return the kindness, be nice to each other, help each other, and that comes back in one form or another. And it never hurts to be kind to anyone else.
It's very true.
So I have been around negative people, and I find that's on them.
Yeah,
So uh, people are kind to me, and I want to let them know that I appreciate that.
it's awesome. And would you mind telling me how you grew up or where you grew up?
I grew up in southeastern Kentucky in a town called Hazard, Kentucky. Um, Very rural, small town. One high school, one elementary school, and um, just decided that after college, I graduated high school early, went to do some college, married my husband, and we both wanted to be military. That didn't work out for me, but it worked out for him. And we get to travel and meet other people who are in this worldwide historical group that we're in. And so we travel and have made lifetime friends, and it's like having a second family that you choose instead of that family that you're born with.
Yeah.
And we help each other so much that it is hard not to help others if they don't know you. You want to be able to help others. So it is just a contagious thing, and I hope that other people take what I have and use it on others, and just spread that goodwill. And I know that sounds so corny.
But it's so true because I mean, whenever you watch, like, say, a compilation or a reel of someone just doing like a kind act without requesting anything, you get like a feeling about it that just makes you either tear up or you're just like wanting to see more of it and more of it.
Absolutely. What I believe is if I smile at 10 people, somebody else is going to smile at someone else and make their day, and it's going to help them, and they're going to want to smile at someone else. It's a contagious thing. And if everyone's smiling, then maybe somebody's day's better.
Yeah.
And so I'm all about that. I try to find the better side of things and not always dwell on the bad things.
Right.
So, and I know that's not for everybody, but that's my philosophy.
That's awesome. And from the first question I asked you, are you still who you said you were?
I am not the person that I was taught to be growing up. I am hopefully so much better than the affected area. My area growing up was not rich people, and so you took what you could, and I don't want that. I want my daughter, I want all of the people around me to be giving and not just take. It's not always about me. I want it to be about everyone else. And when you kind of look around here today, you see people smiling and sharing knowledge and helping each other. That is a tremendous improvement over who some of these people are outside of this venue.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Welcome.
This was a great interview for me.
Thank you. I really enjoy our time.